Good morning. So this reading is for Thursday, October 23rd. And let's just pull a little bit around our past, our present, and our future. Current energy. And future energy. There's something about today that is coming in very strong. So as soon as I started shuffling the cards, I could feel it. I don't usually get this kind of strong energy right away. It's usually as I'm doing the reading and things are coming out, messages are starting to be received. But I'm already getting something here. So we'll see how this message plays out. But it feels like pretty impactful, just the way the energy is already coming through. I'm not getting direct messages yet, but I'm just picking up the energy. And so this reading is available on both YouTube and Rumble at Tarot and Astrology with Michelle. The other thing I'm going to point out, we're getting a lot of sixes showing up. And so the sixes are kind of a rebalancing. The fives are all about change. And on the other side of change is a lot of rebalancing. So right away at the bottom of the deck here, I'm getting a six. So it's the Six of Wands. And it's a card of success and victory here. You can kind of see there's something about the sunlight in this image that's really kind of calling my attention. Clouds feel like they're dissipating. Something about the sky clearing up and being able to see things more clearly. The Six of Wands, this card of success and victory, does include kind of being out in the public and that kind of shining a light on a situation. And it's the shining the light. Something about, because it's darkness to light is coming through again as a message, but it feels a lot like a path is clearing up. Like the dark clouds are kind of dissipating and moving into the outer edges of your vision. I like the success at the bottom. So all of this is really positive here. So looking at the past energy, the tower itself is also positive. The tower feels like it was clearing a path for you. And so it is that uncomfortable feeling of a kind of shock. Something is removed from your path, something that you weren't expecting, because the tower is that unexpected energy. But this actually was clearing something out of the way. It was showing you a clear path forward. So it could have been removing obstacles. It could have been a realization where all of a sudden you recognize, you know what, that's the path for me. I'm getting this in a couple of different ways. And then I'm getting the Fool. And so what it was doing was clearing the path for a new beginning. It's showing up in the past. So the tower already happened. And that Fool card, that brand new start, leap of faith, being able to move in the direction of what you want, that feels like it's connected to the Six of Wands. When you were starting to understand and see things more clearly, it made it very obvious to you what you wanted and what you needed to do to move in that direction. I'm also getting the Six of Pentacles here. And so the Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity. There's something like kind of very exciting on the other side of this tower, something that's clearing up, and it's really kind of creating a lot of optimism, enthusiasm, and just wanting to move forward, make some sort of move here that allows for real progress, real happiness. Showing up here in the current energy, I'm getting the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is long-term happiness. It's a card of marriage. It's a card of family. So really it's about what makes you the happiest here. So that's not going to be applicable for everybody as far as the marriage and family, but really ultimately, where do you see yourself going? Because with this new beginning energy, with the kind of success and victory of the Six of Wands and that generosity of the Six of Pentacles, it feels like you're ready to go after what you want. And you're coming at it from a very, very solid place of being able to see it all. High Priestess, trusting your intuition here. And the Six of Cups, a card of nostalgia. So we have three of the sixes out. That High Priestess, though, right in the middle, it's about you trusting yourself, that what you want is absolutely possible. It's just a matter of moving in that direction. The Six of Cups, it feels like you're restoring happiness here in some way, kind of bringing something back from the past, something that you have really fond memories of. It's that nostalgic energy, and bringing that into the kind of current decision-making process, acting from a place of being happy, wanting more of that in your life, moving down the path that leads to that long-term happiness. And so looking here at the future energy, I'm getting the 5 of Cups. So that shift in perspective, focusing on the positive instead of the negative, is what allows for that darkness to light. It allows for real kind of internal stability, balance, that happiness, and acting from a place of happiness. Because there's something about exiting that dark period. And I know I got that in one of the Zodiac readings last week. And in fact, that was the title of one of the readings. I don't remember which one exactly, but this feels like a similar message where you're exiting out of hermit mode or dark energy, and you're really re-emerging yourself in the sunlight, in the happiness that you're looking for. Page of Cups, it feels like you're going to go after something here that you really want. You're shifting into a more grounded, emotionally nurturing kind of place that allows you to really go after something here. Something that you may not have felt like you were able to achieve, like success in the past was not possible, but now it feels like it is. That's the 6 of Cups that I'm picking up on. So let's dive in and get more information here. So tell me about the Tower. The Fool. 6 of Pentacles. I love this combination. So the Tower, removing any kind of block, the 9 of Wands. So the Tower and the 9 of Wands together here indicates that whatever the Tower was doing, it was helping to heal a wound, release a wound, and remove that barrier from your path altogether. And so this is where the clarity is coming into play, because you're able to see things that you weren't able to see because of that wound. It was really clouding your vision here, but that's the dark clouds that feel like they're dissipating and really moving off to the edge, if not out of your kind of frame of mind altogether. And then with the Fool here, I'm getting the Queen of Swords. So there's the clarity. There's the leap of faith. You know what? I can see it. I want it. I'm going after it. And then with the 6 of Pentacles here, I'm getting the Empress energy. So that card of generosity, the Empress, it feels like things coming into alignment, of focusing here on what you love and value. Now, this could be about a relationship, just because we have the 10 of Cups out here, a marriage card, and we do have the Empress energy. It's Venus, it rules relationships, but it's bigger than that. It also, it's what you value about yourself, if I can get the words out, what you love and value about yourself, as well as relationships here. And so it feels like you're inspired and motivated to go after something that you maybe felt like was out of reach in the past, but it does feel like it's within reach now. Let's get that 10 of Cups. High Priestess. And the 6 of Cups. Ten of Cups, Phoenix Rising. I love that. So that card's specific to this deck. This deck actually has 2 extra cards to it. This really does speak to a past opportunity that you went after and had a hard time reaching. You were not able to achieve the success or the happiness that you were looking for. It feels like you have a real opportunity right now to fully embrace that path and achieve all of the happiness and the success that you want. So if it is about a marriage, a relationship, it's ultimately about your happiness. And I love this Phoenix Rising because of all the work that you've done. Stepping into this kind of strong, positive energy around the future is what's allowing you and creating that inspiration to go after this. With the High Priestess here, I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. And so that Wheel of Fortune is growth and expansion. It's also divine timing. I love it. So that High Priestess Wheel of Fortune, you're trusting yourself and your intuition. You know what? This is possible. I've done all of the work. I'm about to receive these rewards. Now it's just a matter of them showing up. This is actually coming through a spiritual alignment, that it's more the recognition it's going to happen. It's not the what if scenario, it's the when. This is going to happen. It's just a matter of me staying aligned with it. That's how it's coming across. That's a complete shift in your spiritual energy, because when you sit there and play the what if scenario, is this going to happen? Is this not going to happen? You're still not sure that you're on the right path. But when it shows up of this is inevitable, it's going to show up, it's just a matter of timing. That's when you know you're on the right path and that you're making all of the right choices and taking all of the action that would make that successful. Now it's just waiting for it. Well, waiting, taking action. Now it's just about receiving it when it shows up. That's exactly it. So with the 6 of Cups here, I'm getting the 8 of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles tells me you have all the skills necessary to make this a reality. It is just aligning with it and staying aligned with it. That's exactly what you're doing. You've stepped onto a path that aligns with what you're looking for. Just keep moving in that direction. Tell me about this Five of Cups in the future. Temperance. Page of Cups. So with the Five of Cups here, I'm getting the Three of Wands. So that kind of shift into this mindset and shifting onto the path, recognizing that what you want is absolutely possible and achievable. It feels like that was taking time. So that Three of Wands, that card of patience, tells me I'm getting 3 months. I'm also getting 3 years. So take it as it resonates for you. I'm also getting 8 months. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of different times coming through. Take whatever time makes sense to you. Kind of let it all go if none of those do. But it took a lot of time for you to switch your way of thinking and really kind of evolve emotionally, step into that Phoenix rising energy, allow for that resurrection, that rebirth to take place and take hold, really become the foundation for you. And at that, all the decisions and actions that you take going forward. With the Temperance here, I'm getting the Fool card. And so acting from a place of balance, this new beginning, I love this because this really speaks to all the work that you've done and just staying in alignment. It feels like you are going to stay in alignment with this new beginning that you are already on. The path is already unfolding for you. Just stay aligned as much as possible, which really means stay grounded as much as possible. If you feel yourself going from kind of emotional swing to emotional swing, it's okay, well, why am I doing that? What's being drawn to the surface? What do I need to address right now in this moment? And kind of ground yourself in that energy and say, okay, I just need to work through this and I'm going to be able to move forward, because the ebb and flow of energy, that's going to be constant. You're never going to be 100% balanced 100% of the time. And so it's the awareness that when it shows up, when that kind of extreme emotion, one way or the other, shows up, it's calling your attention to something here that needs to be addressed. And so with the Page of Cups, I'm getting the World. This actually feels like you addressing it. And when you address whatever this is that's coming to the surface, because the World is completion, it's giving you an opportunity to kind of work through it. Do it now before it becomes a bigger problem so that you're able to work through it, let it go, get back into that balanced place, pursue something here that you really want. Page of Cups, I'm also getting some sort of conversation. So you might find yourself in some opportunity here in the future. I'm not getting a strong energy on this. I'm just getting that there might be a conversation where you start opening up about all of the changes that you've been undergoing, all of this transformation, the emotional shift within you, aligning with your path and just opening up. Could be happening here in the future. That does feel like a near future conversation if that's applicable to you. So this is the reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.